This came out 15 hours ago. I have a funny feeling I know where this video is going to go, but will the US collapse soon? It does feel like over since 2012, America has been on this weird slippery slope. And I don't know if it's going to collapse, but in 2025 might be the first year that we have to fight in our own backyard because we've collected enough karma of sending soldiers over and fighting in other people's backyard. I think now they're going to start sending their people over here.
नमस्कार एंड वेलकम यू ऑल टू स्टडी आईक्यू। मैं हूं प्रशांत धवन। नाउ रिसेंटली जो यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका में हुआ है, अगर ये दुनिया के किसी और देश में होता, अगर मान लो भारत में इसका 50% भी हुआ होता ना, तो लोग सोशल मीडिया पे देखिए इस पर वीडियोस बना रहे होते, लोग पैनिक कर रहे होते, लोग अपने आप लिख रहे होते कि देखिए भारत छोड़ने का टाइम आ गया है, कंट्री छोड़ दो। जो यूएसए में एक के बाद एक अटैक्स हुए हैं रिसेंटली, जिसके बारे में आपको
He really animated this in a video game?
पता होगा, 24 घंटों में 3
What the fuck?
लिख रहे होते कि देखिए भारत छोड़ने का टाइम आ गया है, कंट्री छोड़ दो। जो यूएसए में एक
Bro! Too soon!
के बाद एक अटैक्स हुए हैं रिसेंटली, जिसके बारे में आपको पता होगा। 24 घंटों में 3 अटैक्स। और एक तो होता है कि आपके देश पर
3 attacks rock US in 24 hours. Coincidence? I think not. There's 3. I only know of 2.
किसी ने अटैक किया हो, बाहर से कोई आतंकवादी आ गया, कोई घुसपैठिया आ गया, आपके देश में आके लोगों को उसने मार दिया। इस
He can't show the role. Yeah, but you had to go do it like that?
पर्टिकुलर केस में हम देख रहे हैं कि यूएस आर्मी के जो वेटरन हैं, मतलब जो लोग यूएस आर्मी में काम कर चुके हैं,
Is that Will Smith in the corner?
अपने देश की सेवा कर चुके हैं, वो लोग आज के समय अपने ही देश में बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट कर रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से यूएसए के नागरिक मारे जा रहे हैं, कई लोग बुरी तरीके से इंजर हो रहे हैं। और मरने से पहले ये फॉर्मर आर्मी के लोग मैसेज छोड़ के जाते हैं, जो अपने आप में स्पाइन चिलिंग है। लिख कर जाते हैं यूएस बहुत ही जल्द कोलैप्स कर जाएगा। रिसेंटली देखिए ये जो दृश्य आपके सामने है, टेस्ला की गाड़ी ये जल रही है ट्रंप होटल के सामने। ये दृश्य दुनिया भर में हो गया था वायरल। अब पता लगा है कि ये सब करने वाला यूएस आर्मी का एक एलीट सोल्जर था, मैथ्यू लेवल्सबर्ग। लेवल्सबर्ग ने देखिए मरने से
I'm going to be very curious to see what the world thinks of this, because even in America, we don't even know how to break this down. But there's people who I deem to be the most on top of this kind of information, and they think Matthew Livensberg is still alive, and that he said it himself, that the only way to get Americans' attention is to do something crazy. And I mean, he picked the Tesla, which is with Elon, representation of Elon and Trump. It seems like more of a warning more than anything.
पहले एक बहुत
Thanks for the games, though, for real. Miss you all right? No, Tiff, it was so much fun. Whenever I stream now, there has to be a certain dedicated amount of time for me to react to. And we started gaming, so I got to end the night with reactions. But Tiff, it was amazing playing with you. And if everyone can, give Tiff dubs in the chat. She's better than most of y'all gaming. She was top of the leaderboard 60% of the games, legitimately. Not even trying to give her fake gas. Like, she was killing it.
बहुत ही डिटेल्ड मैसेज छोड़ा है यूएसए के लिए कि देश बहुत बड़े संकट में है, देश बिल्कुल कोलैप्स कर सकता है। और अगर यहाँ पे आपका सवाल ये है कि अगर इन भाई साहब को
There have been so many attacks on Trump that it actually is concerning. No, it's incredibly concerning.
लगता था कि यूएस कोलैप्स कर जाएगा, तो फिर अपने देश में और बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट करके आतंकवाद फैलाकर ये क्या प्रूव करना चाहते हैं?
Okay, feminists, shut the fuck up.
इससे क्या यूएस बच जाएगा? आप जान के हैरान हो जाओगे। यूएस आर्मी का वेटरन जिसने लंबे समय तक अफगानिस्तान में भी यूएस आर्मी के लिए काम किया है, ये कहता है देखो मेरे देश में ना जब तक बम ब्लास्ट होता नहीं है, वायलेंस होता नहीं है, लोग प्रॉब्लम को देखते नहीं हैं। तो जो ये ब्लास्ट
I mean, that's not a one for one of what he said, but that's kind of picking up what he was putting down.
मैं कर रहा हूँ, लोगों की अटेंशन यहाँ पर लाने के लिए कर रहा हूँ। अगेन आप इमेजिन करके देखो किसी और देश में फॉर्मर आर्मी सोल्जर्स, टॉप लेवल आर्मी सोल्जर्स, बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट, ये वापस अपने देश में आकर
No,
इस
we need
तरीके के
Loki in it
ब्लास्ट
as
करने
well.
स्टार्ट कर दे, ताकि मीडिया, ताकि सरकार इनकी बात सुन ले, इनका मैसेज सुन ले। और इनका मैसेज क्या है? देश बर्बाद होने वाला है। ये कितनी बड़ी बात है ना। एक बार यहाँ पे आप ये भी पूछ सकते हैं कि न्यू ऑर्लियंस का जो अटैक हुआ था, जो मैंने पहले वीडियो बनाई थी इस चैनल पर, उसका क्या हुआ? वो भी क्या एक यूएस आर्मी वेटरन नहीं किया
This one is, I don't know if they're really connected.
था। जी हाँ, वो भी यूएस आर्मी फॉर्मर सोल्जर ही था। कोई ऐसा नहीं था कि सीरिया या इराक से कोई आदमी यूएसए में आ गया, उसने ये सब किया हो। हालांकि उसकी जो मोटिवेशन है वो यूएसए को बचाने की नहीं लग रही, वो लग रहा है कि प्रॉपर इस्लामिक स्टेट का एक आप कह लीजिए इन्फ्लुएंस्ड आदमी था, और उसने काफी हद तक आईएस के प्रोपेगेंडा की वजह से यूएसए में लोगों को मारा है, तो वो अलग केस है, इस केस से बिल्कुल अलग है। मगर जो ये ट्रम्प होटल के सामने जो ये साइबर ट्रक गाड़ी है जो इलोन मस्क की कंपनी टेस्ला करती है मैन्युफैक्चर, इसका जो ब्लास्ट हुआ है ना, ये एक बहुत ही ज्यादा चिंताजनक केस है यूएस के लिए। और इसलिए देखो, भारतीय मीडिया आज के समय बहुत ज्यादा कंसर्न्ड है और इंडिया में जेन्युइनली ये सवाल पूछा जा रहा है, क्योंकि मैं आपको बता दूं, यही सब किसी और देश में हो रहा होता, यूएस मीडिया चढ़ जाता उस कंट्री पर, ये बोलना स्टार्ट कर देता कि देखिए क्या हो रहा है आपके देश में, आपके जो आर्म फोर्सेस के लोग हैं वो खुश नहीं है आपके देश से। इंडिया
Yeah, no, 100%. Have extremists infiltrated the United States Armed Forces? Unfortunately, I think we have been 100% infiltrated.
के मीडिया ने यहाँ पर यह सवाल रेज किया है कि क्या आज के समय एक्सट्रीमिस्ट माइंडसेट वाले जो लोग हैं ये घुस चुके हैं यूएसए में। एक आदमी इस्लाम
Do you think every info is released to the public? No, I don't. I don't think there's a lot. And what's concerning is that there's like these emails, that this guy is apparently has written manifesto that he sent out like 2 weeks and a week prior to this event happening, and people are on the internet saying that it's fake, and it's like you can't even trust what you see. You have to take everything with a probability and put it on a scale of like, okay, this is 80% true, but I got to leave 20% chance that it's completely fake. You know what I mean?
स्टेट का फ्लैग लहराकर अटैक कर देता है, कई लोगों को मार देता है। एक आदमी अलग टाइप का एक्सट्रीमिस्ट है। ये आदमी जो दूसरा यहाँ पे आप देख पाओगे, मैथ्यू, जिसने ये ट्रम्प होटल के सामने ब्लास्ट करवाया था, चाहे इसका रीजन रिलीजियस ना लग रहा हो, बट स्टिल एक एक्सट्रीमिस्ट माइंडसेट है कि मेरी बात लोग सुन नहीं रहे तो मैं क्या करूंगा, गाड़ी में बहुत सारे एक्सप्लोसिव्स डाल दूंगा और डोनाल्ड ट्रंप जो कंट्री के प्रेसिडेंट बनने वाले हैं उनके नाम का जो फेमस होटल है ना, उसके सामने गाड़ी पार्क कर दूंगा। गाड़ी भी किस ब्रांड की? इलॉन मस्क की, जिसको काफी बार मजाक में आज के समय यूएसए में कहा जाता है कि ये एक्चुअली असली प्रेसिडेंट है यूएसए के, असली पावर इनके पास है, सिंबॉलिक है अपने आप में। और फिर यहाँ पे ब्लास्ट होता है, आसपास 7 से 8 लोग बुरी तरीके से इंजरी हो जाते हैं।
7 to 8 people got badly injured at the Trump hotel. I didn't think anyone got injured. Okay, so a few people did.
एक एक्सट्रीमिस्ट माइंडसेट ही आप इसको कहोगे। तो क्वेश्चन बहुत ज्यादा रेलेवेंट है कि क्या यूएस की मिलिट्री में आज के समय एक्सट्रीमिस्ट टाइप के जो लोग हैं ये जा चुके हैं। अब अगला क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आपका ये आएगा, जो ये मैथ्यू एलन नाम का आदमी है जिसने ये ब्लास्ट किया, क्या ये बस बॉम्ब रख के भाग गया था यहाँ पर? नहीं, केस उससे भी डरावना है। ये आदमी साइबर ट्रक में बैठा हुआ था, इसने पहले खुद को गोली मारी।
Okay, I have a very bad issue with this video because what he could be saying is literally fake news. What he could be saying is fake. So Career 24/7 may be lying to you 24/7. You guys talk about Drew Rathi manipulating information. This is a straight manipulation of evidence. We don't know who is sitting in front of that truck. They supposedly did have a bullet hole in their head, but it was not once they pulled up and shot themselves. There was no sound signature, nor was there blood. It is not confirmed. It is not confirmed, dude. He had a tattoo. Just because you can have a tattoo, guys, you can shoot a homeless guy, and he has tattoos on his arm. And also, there's no video evidence of tattoos because that body was burned beyond recognition. And in fact, the only confirmation that we have from any of this is that the body that was in the Tesla that is burned beyond recognition does not match the DNA of his son. That's crazy. So some people are instantly going to be like, well, his wife cheated on him and had a different kid and he just snapped. Possibly. But that may be fake news, apparently. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. You have to, whenever I look at this situation, because it is so, maybe his girl did cheat. Maybe. Maybe it did. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Right? It is very, very concerning. Check Hasabi. Hasabi is shit. Hassan is not my favorite. There's a lot of stuff. This is going to sound crazy for me to say. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate here. But there is a lot that Hassan does say that I think he and I share similarly, like in the sense of like social programs, like healthcare, education. Some of that stuff should be free. Like the firefighters, we all pay taxes to pay for the firefighters because if a fire comes out, we kind of want the firefighters there. Policing should kind of be the same. Good education should be the same. If somebody falls and breaks their leg, I'm okay with my tax dollars fixing their leg. That's where we're kind of on the same page. Everything else is... Oh, Rod, Drew Ratti made a video on the Tulsa case and he was blaming men and boys, but he didn't criticize women. I saw the video. That's not what I got from that. Maybe somebody is covering for him. We'll look more into this after this video so that, you know, I can prove that what he is saying, there's no concrete evidence of this.
हत्या कर दी.
This is what the mainstream media, the narrative is telling us. And from what I've learned out of 30 years of living on this planet, if the mainstream news, CNN, is telling you this is what happened, it's probably not at all what happened.
उसके बाद जो ये टाइमर है बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट का, इसने अपने आप काम किया अपना और बड़ा धमाका हो गया. आप इमेजिन करके देखो कौन सी
I don't think he's spreading fake news. I just got from the video that there was... that the laws and regulations are set up against women because they have to worry about how, you know, worry about dudes outside. But laws and regulations are set up for dudes to lose.
कंट्री है जहाँ के सोल्जर्स इस तरीके से एक्ट करते हैं.
Didn't CNN commit treason or some crime? You need to add an S to both of them. Did CNN commit treasons? Yes. Did they commit crimes? Also yes. Should all of them be fired and the head of CNN be removed and thrown into like Azkaban? Absolutely. Will it happen? Never.
और सबसे डरावनी बात यहाँ पर यह है कि जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स मैथ्यू छोड़ के गया है ना, उसमें इसने ये बात कही है कि आज के समय यूएसए की इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसीज, FBI, CIA सब ये इस पर निगरानी रख रहे हैं, इसकी जासूसी कर रहे हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि यूएसए ने बहुत सारे जो वॉर क्राइम्स किए हैं.
That's the most important thing to you? Not the gravitic propulsion system that only United States and China have access to? That wasn't the most concerning thing to you, Career 24/7? What the fuck?
अफगानिस्तान में और जगह उसके बारे में इसको प्रॉपर जानकारी है और यूएसए की जो एडवांस मिलिट्री टेक्नोलॉजी है उसके बारे में भी इसको बहुत ज़्यादा.
I'm sure you won't feel the same about Fox. Fox News has also committed treasons and also committed crimes. Fox News and CNN, right wing, left wing, they're a part of the same fucking bird. No, I agree. Fox News is also shit. Is it the less smelly of the shit? To each his own. But no, Fox News is not okay. And also the owners of Fox News should lose the privileges of being an actual news source. No, anything that is mainstream media news, anything in America that is mainstream news, you cannot trust it anymore. You have to go and look at independent journalists or independent accounts who are obsessed and are passionate about that specific field of study that you're wanting to look into. You can't just go to the news and look for this broad sense of news. Because if you get a broad sense of news, it's all biased and it's probably not truth. You want to find the dudes who specialize, or the chicks who specialize in that field.
पता लग गया है आज के समय आपको.
We take news from Twitter. I legitimately take my news from Twitter and then I go and fact check it on different websites or different other accounts, or maybe even try to pull up a YouTube video on a podcast on the subject. That's how we have to get our news nowadays.
यूएसए में हर जगह अजीब से ड्रोन्स देखे जा रहे हैं. यूएस गवर्नमेंट से पूछा गया कि ये क्या है, उन्होंने कह दिया कि हमको पता नहीं है. मगर जो लोग आप कह लीजिए इसको इन डेप्थ स्टडी कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने ये निष्कर्ष निकाला है कि ये यूएस मिलिट्री का ही प्लान है. ये लोग बेसिकली लार्ज स्केल सर्वेलेंस कल को कैसे रखेंगे उसकी प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. तो मैथ्यू ने यहाँ पर यह भी कहा है कि मुझे बहुत सारी बातें यूएस गवर्नमेंट की पता लग गई है और देश इसके हिसाब से खतरे में है. जिस दिशा में देश जा रहा है, देश ने खुद को फंसा लिया यूक्रेन रशिया वॉर में. कंट्री में ओवरऑल बाहर के लोग बहुत ज़रा आ गए हैं. जिस तरीके के मिलिट्री प्रोग्राम किए जा रहे हैं यूएसए में, वो प्राइमरली खुद की आबादी पर जासूसी करने के लिए किए जा रहे हैं. ये सारी बातें ये लिख कर गया है. तो दिस इज वेरी मच कंसर्निंग. नाउ अब एक क्वेश्चन आएगा कि एक आर्मी वेटरन का एक जो लेटर है जो भी इसने किया है, इसके बेसिस पर क्या हम जेन्युइनली कह सकते हैं कि यूएस इज हेडेड फॉर ए कोलैप्स? देखिए, यूएस आज भी एक ताकतवर देश है. हालांकि मैं ये कहूंगा, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप जो यूएसए के प्रेसिडेंट बनने वाले हैं, वही कुछ दिन पहले कह रहे थे कि यूएसए एक जोक बन चुका है, यूएसए को बड़े बदलाव करने होंगे.
Am I understanding this right, that he's saying if Trump goes into office that America will be a laughing, like will just be a big joke? Is that what he's saying?
अगर सरवाइव करना है आने वाले 1 सेंचुरी तक, क्योंकि अभी जो लिटरल यूएस जिस तरीके से आगे बढ़ रहा है,
No, okay, that's okay. I was just making sure because I was just like, what?
ये एक टाइम पे आकर देखो डिफॉल्ट तो पक्का करेंगे। वो कब होगा, 50 साल बाद, 5 साल बाद, उसके बारे में कोई कह नहीं सकता। मगर इनका जो कर्जा है, डेट है, ये लगातार बढ़ता जा रहा है। साथ ही साथ इंटरनली ये कंट्री लगातार डिवाइड होता जा रहा है। या तो इस कंट्री में बड़े बदलाव होंगे,
No, that's 100% right.
ऐसे बदलाव जो आज तक किसी ने देखे नहीं है।
He's saying that Trump is saying that America is becoming a joke. Yes, 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 yeah. And I think most people that voted for him also agree that we have this beautiful idea of what America is in our head, and it is not even close to living up to that example.
अनलेस यूएस ऐसा करता नहीं है, मैं ये कहूंगा यूएसए का फ्यूचर इतना ब्राइट नहीं लग रहा। और अनफॉर्चुनेटली मुझको यही बोलना पड़ेगा, लग रहा है आने वाले टाइम में ऐसे केसेस जहां पे यूएस आर्मी के जो वेटरन्स हैं ये सब कर रहे हैं, इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ने वाली है। क्योंकि अब एक एग्जांपल सेट कर दिया गया है। और यूएसए में देखो प्रॉब्लम ये है,
This
इन
I disagree with. This guy, supposedly, if you believe what Matthew Littleberry put in his head, this was all a ploy to draw as much attention, to cause as little harm as possible, and to pop the lid on the ineptitude of our own government and how much they are hiding from us.
इन्होंने पिछले
Yo,
2 दशकों में
Amandro,
बहुत
what's
सारी
up?
वॉर्स में किया है पार्टिसिपेट। तो वॉर से लौटा हुआ जो सोल्जर है ना, उसको काफी बार पीटीएस
We're going to get a bullet train before y'all. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. America's innovation and it being able to keep up with around the world seemingly is not there, but apparently we may have something that puts a bullet train to shame with gravitic propulsion technology. Also, can we appreciate how bad the AI is on the screen right now?
हो जाता है। मेंटली वो आदमी शांत रह नहीं पाता और एक टाइम पे आकर कुछ ना कुछ बड़ा कर देता है, वॉलेंट काम कर देता है। ऐसे हजारों सोल्जर्स है यूएसए में, तो मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर, आप यही कह लीजिए, एक टिकिंग टाइम बॉम्ब का केस है। कभी भी उनमें से एक आदमी के दिमाग में ऐसी कोई बातें आ गई तो वो भी इस तरीके से बोल सकता है, मेरी बात कोई सुन नहीं रहा था तो मैंने धमाका कर दिया ताकि लोग मेरी बात सुने। और फाइनली यहाँ पे
No, I mean that's kind of what it seems like, and what other high-ranking military professionals, due to her badasses in the military, are saying that he's probably alive.
आप लोगों से मैं एक सवाल पूछूंगा कि वो कौन सा देश है जिसकी सैटेलाइट इसरो बहुत ही जल्द लॉन्च कर देगा। इस सैटेलाइट से आप स्मार्टफोन के जरिए डायरेक्टली वॉइस कॉल कर पाएंगे। ये है यहाँ पे आपकी ऑप्शन। इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे आर्टिकल पब्लिश हुए हैं। इसरो टू लॉन्च सैटेलाइट दैट एनेबल्स वॉइस कॉल्स वाया स्मार्टफोन्स फ्रॉम स्पेस। तो किस कंट्री की ये सैटेलाइट इसरो बहुत ही जल्द लॉन्च करेगा? बाय द वे,
Which country's satellite is ISO launching to enable direct smartphone voice calls? Oh, the United States.
2025। इट्स गोइंग टू एन एन इनक्रेडिबल ईयर फॉर इसरो। बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ मैं, बहुत सारे लॉन्चेस होंगे। इसरो विल क्रिएट हिस्ट्री। तो उस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड मैं आपके लिए वीडियोस लाता रहूंगा। मगर ये है यहाँ पे आपकी ऑप्शंस, कनाडा, यूके, यूएस, ऑस्ट्रेलिया। बताओ किस कंट्री की है ये सैटेलाइट? जो लोग कमेंट
Canada doesn't have a satellite. They only believe in maple syrup and turkey bacon. United Kingdom, I mean, come on, they're a joke. They can't even like make a good car. You think they can get out in outer space? No. United States and India are like amigos on the team who are like pushing each other up. And Australia, I've never met a good Australian. I don't even think they can drive real good, let alone get a rocket out into space. So no, I think the only clear answer here is C.
सेक्शन में सही आंसर देंगे। उनकी कमेंट को मैं हार्ट देने की कोशिश करूंगा ताकि बाकी लोग समझ।
Canada, on the other hand, is not even having good relationships with India. Canada, on the other hand, doesn't even have good relationships with itself. I swear, the whole Canada is just on SSRIs and antidepressant because they're like, damn, we're Canada. We're as good as we're going to be, and we fucking suck. And Justin Trudeau is not him.
समझ पाए कि सही उत्तर क्या है।
Yeah.
और फाइनली
Trudeau is... If I was Trudeau, like, and I know this is kind of... No. If I was Trudeau, truly, I would put in my resignation with an apology saying, hey, I tried my best. You guys are never going to see me again. I'm out of there. Scotty, fuck you, Trudeau. Literally, though.
आप लोगों के लिए एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज। अगर आप सोशल मीडिया पर मुझसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं ताकि मेरी वीडियो शॉर्ट्स की नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले आपको मिले, तो इसका बेस्ट तरीका है मुझसे जुड़िए टेलीग्राम और इंस्टाग्राम पे। मैं x.com ट्विटर पे नहीं हूँ, मेरा कोई अकाउंट नहीं है वहां पर। और यहाँ पे आप देख पाओगे वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में पिंड आपको मिल जाएगा। Join Prashant Dhawan sir's Telegram
No, this is cool. This is cool. I now that the video is done, let us go over here to Twitter and let us pull up this email. And you guys can tell me if you guys think it's actually fake or not. I don't think this is fake. Okay? I don't think this is fake. In case I do not make my decision point or on the Mexican border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until the 1st of January when the event happened, and keep my identity private until then. You're like, man, this guy, is he crazy? First off, I am not under any duress or hostile influence or control. Shit, so he's not crazy. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. Not only is he not crazy, he's mentally sane enough to say, hey, check this for verification for my, my records and shit. What we've been seeing with these drones is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered by aircraft, most recently China in the East Coast, but throughout the history of these drone sightings have all been the United States. Only we and China have this capability. Our OPCEN location for this activity is in the box below. That is this. If you're unfamiliar with this area, this is the location of Area 51 where aliens supposedly hide. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years. God damn it, China. But this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they're using it similarly to how they used with the balloons for SIGINT and ISR, which is also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of these balloons in the air at any given time. Because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned AC aircraft, they are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and could park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. I've been followed for over a week, and likely Homeland or FBI. They are looking to move on me and unlikely to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and have a massive VBEID, which means Vehicle-Borne Embedded Explosive Device. I have been trying to maintain a visible profile and kept my phone, and they're definitely trying to digitally track me. I have knowledge of this program, also war crimes that were covered up during the airstrikes of Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin of Defense of DOD, DEA, and the CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes for over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of CVACs, and they killed hundreds of innocent civilians in a single day. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was a part of that cover-up, and Agent Redacted of the DEA can verify this. You need to elevate this to the media so that we can avoid a world war, because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. Holy crap. Trudeau even got humbled by Xi Jinping on live telecast? Damn. There are 4 terrorist attacks around the world on January 1st, 3 in America and 1 in Europe. What is going on? And I've already reacted to this video. This was an insane listen. But will you guys let me know, what do you guys think of this Vegas incident? Am I the crazy one? Do you guys think this military guy just shot himself in the head, exploded, it was just trying to, like, he just went off the deep end? Or do you think he was trying to pop the lid on something and is still alive and is actively working against America's quote-unquote deep state? Maybe India has it, but we don't know about it. Previously, we had a jet, but no one knew we had it. After its retirement, we got to know about it. I think it's a conspiracy, honestly. That's what, when it comes to like these military technologies, like you're never going to know what he has. We don't have enough evidence to believe that we shot himself. No, I don't think he is alive. You see what I mean? We are so all over the place here. I think, and I'm giving this like, if there's anything for certain, guys, you should never put 0 or 100% probability in your head, right? I'm giving what I'm about to say like a 60% likelihood that this guy who is trained on bombs and explosions and killing went out and chose the vehicle that's going to do the least amount of damage, put it in front of an area that's the most visible, and killed nobody. Wouldn't he been killed if he was an actual whistleblower? Wouldn't he have been killed if he was an actual... Yes. I think that's why he's doing all of this, to make it look like he's dead, and is probably now well out of the country. I think. But I could be wrong as well. This is going to be one of those things that we follow up on, we stay in touch on, and we just kind of follow up. Because, you know, I was like, man, what happens when content kind of gets dry or stale? The world is never going to get dry or stale. We can always talk about it. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please like the video, subscribe, and if you really like it, then share it with some of your friends. My goal here is to spread a positive message while sprinkling my 2 cents on big topics like American, Indian, and world geopolitics. And even small stuff like Twitch drama and online debacles. And if you want to see it live, come join me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ActuallyElrod. That's where I'm going to do all my reactions. And after the reactions, that's where we get down a game. And if you're like, hey, I have a video that I want this dude to sprinkle his 2 cents on, then come over on my Discord and let me know and join the community there. And while we're at it, I have to say thank you to everybody who has made that Discord just so poppin'. I never thought I'd have a Discord that's so flowing. It's really cool to see. Shout out to you, Bobby, Omni, Demon, all of you who have been in there who are just super active. Logie, you're the man. Logie is the one who's like modding and helping run the server, so thank you, Logie. Lastly, I challenge you. I have a challenge for you. Make somebody laugh today. We all know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. If energy is contagious like the flu, then let's spread and get everyone contagious with our positive energy, right? Not negative energy, because there's so much of that. And if we could just be a small little change in someone's day, then you never know. Maybe that's the thing that starts shifting this world to a happier, healthier, just better place. And with all of that said and done, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.